You think your cat is just being affectionate when they suddenly sit on you, but what if that moment is actually a message you've been overlooking this whole time? Because cats don't choose your body randomly. When they climb onto you without warning, it's not just comfort, it's communication. And once you understand what they're really saying, you'll never ignore it again. You're sitting still, scrolling your phone, and out of nowhere, your cat jumps onto you and settles in. You might smile and think, they just want warmth. But warmth alone doesn't explain the timing. Cats choose moments when you are least distracted, when your body is calm and predictable. In feline behavior, stillness signals safety. Emotionally, your cat is saying, this version of you feels safe enough to rest on. Instead of shifting or ignoring them, pause. That moment of stillness is what invited them in. In 2019, a study published in the scientific journal Current Biology by scientists at Oregon State University demonstrated that cats form emotional bonds with humans through a type of secure attachment. In the experiment, the majority of cats exhibited a relaxed state and sought closeness with their owners when in a stable environment. This suggests that the human body, with its familiar temperature, heart rate, and scent, becomes a biological safe zone for cats. Therefore, when a cat actively climbs onto you and lies still, it's not just about seeking warmth. It's a scientifically confirmed attachment behavior. Sometimes they don't just sit, they press into you, kneading, adjusting, almost like they're trying to fit. It feels cute, maybe even a little annoying. You assume it's leftover kitten behavior. But kneading on your body is more than habit. It's a deeply rooted comfort response linked to early bonding. Emotionally, they are recreating a memory of safety and placing you at the center of it. Don't rush them off. That pressure is not random. It's trust made physical. You notice they choose you, even when there are softer, warmer places nearby. It doesn't seem logical. You think, why me instead of that cozy blanket? But cats don't prioritize softness over connection. They choose living warmth over passive comfort. Your heartbeat, your breathing, your scent, these are signals no object can replicate. Emotionally, they're choosing presence over convenience. Let that sink in. You are not just a place to sit. You are a place to belong. If this is already changing how you see those quiet moments, stay with me, because the deeper meaning behind this behavior goes further than simple affection. There are times they sit on you and just stare at your face. It can feel intense, almost too direct. You might think they're expecting something, food, attention. But direct gaze in cats, when paired with relaxed posture, isn't a demand. It's awareness. They're studying your expressions, your reactions, your presence. Emotionally, they are tuning into you. Instead of looking away, meet their gaze softly. That connection is where understanding begins. You shift slightly, and they adjust instantly, repositioning to stay on you. It feels like they don't want to let go. You assume they're just stubborn, but in reality, cats are highly sensitive to movement and balance. When they stay despite disruption, it means the connection outweighs the discomfort. Emotionally, they're choosing to remain with you, even when it's not perfect. So instead of feeling trapped, recognize the choice they're making. Sometimes they sit on you when you're not at your best, tired, quiet, or emotionally drained. You might not even notice it at first. You assume it's coincidence. But cats are incredibly attuned to subtle changes in behavior and energy. They are drawn to slower, quieter states. Emotionally, they're responding to a version of you that needs calm, even if you don't realize it. Instead of pushing them away, allow it. That presence can ground you more than you expect. In 2020, a study published in the journal Animal Cognition showed that cats are capable of sensing and responding to human biosignals, including breathing, movement, and emotional states. Scientists found that cats are often drawn to areas of the human body with a steady rhythm, such as the chest or abdomen, because these signals provide a sense of predictability and security. At the same time, the kneading behavior has been identified as a reflex linked to childhood memories when kittens interacted with their mothers for a sense of security and comfort. When this behavior appears on your body, it indicates that the cat is linking you to its deepest sense of security. This is not a random habit. This is a well-studied and documented behavioral mechanism. There are moments when they sit on you, but remain alert, ears moving, eyes scanning. It doesn't look like rest. You think, they're not even relaxing. But cats often combine rest with environmental awareness. Sitting on you becomes both comfort and vantage point. Emotionally, they trust you enough to anchor themselves while still staying aware of the world. You are both their safety and their base. You notice they choose specific parts of your body, your chest, your stomach, your lap. It seems random, but it's not. Cats are drawn to areas where they can feel rhythm, heartbeat, breath, subtle movement. These patterns are predictable and calming. Emotionally, they're syncing with you. That quiet alignment creates a shared space of calm. Don't interrupt it too quickly. It's more meaningful than it looks. Sometimes they climb onto you, stay for a moment, then leave just as suddenly. It feels confusing, even disappointing. You think, why come if you're just going to leave? But cats don't measure connection by duration. Even brief contact can serve as a check-in. They reconnect, reaffirm safety, then move on. Emotionally, it's not rejection, it's reassurance. Instead of taking it personally, understand it as a quiet acknowledgement between you. And then there are those rare moments when they climb onto you, settle completely, and fall into a deep, unmoving rest. No alertness, no scanning, just stillness. This is where everything changes. Because cats are naturally light sleepers, always ready to react. But when they fully relax on you, they are suspending that instinct. They are choosing vulnerability. Emotionally, this is the highest level of trust a cat can offer. They're not just sitting on you, they're placing themselves, completely unguarded, in your care. And for a creature built on independence, that choice is profound. So the next time your cat suddenly sits on you, don't just smile and move on. Because in that quiet, simple act, they're not just seeking comfort, they're choosing you as their safest place in the world.